Most retirement guides give you the same three Washington towns: Sequim, Walla, maybe Spokane if you push them. Same three towns, same surface level descriptions, repeated everywhere. That is not what this video is. Today I am taking you through 10 Washington retirement towns the guides do not talk about. Towns where your retirement dollar genuinely stretches further, where the pace of life actually slows down, and where the housing market in 2026 still makes sense for someone living on a fixed income. 10 towns ranked from number 10 to the best of the best at number 1. Some of these will surprise you. Number 1 definitely will. Let's get into it. Starting at number 10, Kelso, Washington. Kelso sits at the meeting of the Cowlitz and Columbia Rivers in southwest Washington. Population around 12,000. The median home price here remains well below the state average, often in the low to mid 300,000 range, making it genuinely accessible for retirees cashing out of higher cost markets. Kelso has small town comfort with convenient access to medical care, including Peace Health St. John Medical Center. The Cowlitz River walking trails, the local farmers markets, and the proximity to Portland for occasional big city access make Kelso practical for retirees who want quiet without isolation. That is number 10. Number 9, Centralia, Washington. Centralia sits halfway between Seattle and Portland on I-5. Population about 15,000. The median home price in Centralia is approximately 40% lower than the Washington state average, with homes consistently available in the mid-100s and low 200s. For a retiree, that is genuinely transformative. The town has preserved its historic character without losing modern amenities. Number 8, Chehalis, Washington. Just north of Centralia, Chehalis is Lewis County's quieter neighbor. Population around 7,500. Home prices here are in line with Centralia, generally affordable for retirees on fixed incomes, with a slower pace and tighter community feel. The historic downtown is genuinely charming, with the Chehalis-Centralia Railroad steam train as a local attraction. The twin cities of Chehalis and Centralia together offer enough amenities for daily needs while keeping the cost structure low. That is number 8. Number 7, Walla, Washington. Yes, this one made many guides, but most never explain why it actually works for retirees. Money magazine once ranked Walla the number 1 place to retire in the U.S., and the reasons are still valid. Median home prices here run in the mid-3 to low 400,000 range. Population around 31,000. The town is known as the Napa of the North with over 120 wineries. But the real retirement appeal is the combination of mild weather, walkable downtown, Walla University and Whitman College for cultural life, and Providence St. Mary Medical Center for quality health care. Active retirement communities like Quail Run and Wheatland Village have built-in social structures. That is number 7. Number 6, Sequim, Washington. Sequim sits on the Olympic Peninsula in the rain shadow of the Olympic Mountains, meaning it gets dramatically less rainfall than the rest of western Washington, about 16 inches a year compared to Seattle's 38. For Pacific Northwest retirees who want the region without the constant overcast, Sequim is the answer. The town is officially the lavender capital of North America, with the lavender fields drawing visitors and locals alike each summer. Median home prices in Sequim run higher than the cheapest towns on this list, generally in the high 4 to low 600,000 range, but the lifestyle is the trade-off. Olympic Medical Center handles healthcare needs locally. That is number 6. Number 5, Port Townsend, Washington. Port Townsend sits on the northeast tip of the Olympic Peninsula, a Victorian seaport town with stunning architecture and water views. Population around 10,000. Home prices have appreciated significantly here over the past decade, with medians in the high 5 to low 700,000 range, but the town's character is genuinely unique. For retirees who value walkable downtowns, active art scenes, and waterfront living, Port Townsend is hard to match. The boating culture is strong, the local food scene punches above the town's size, and the ferry connections to Whidbey Island and Seattle keep you connected when you want to be. That is number 5. Number 4, Anacortes, Washington. Anacortes sits on Fidalgo Island as the gateway to the San Juan Islands. Population around 17,000. Home prices here are higher than the cheap living towns earlier in this list, but for retirees who can afford the median in the high 6 to low 700,000 range, the lifestyle return is exceptional. Walkable downtown, fantastic seafood, the San Juan Ferry Terminal for easy island access, an island hospital for healthcare. Anacortes manages to be both quiet enough to feel like a retreat and connected enough that you do not feel cut off. That is number 4. Number 3, Laconia, Washington. Tiny, charming, and somehow still under most retirement guides' radar. Laconia sits along the Swinomish Channel in Skagit County. Population around 1,000, yes 1,000. This is for the retiree who wants genuine small-town quiet. The town is famous for the Skagit Valley Tulip Festival, the historic Rainbow Bridge, and a downtown of art galleries and seafood restaurants. Home prices vary widely depending on waterfront access, but inland homes can still be found in reasonable ranges for the area. Medical care is handled in nearby Mount Vernon. That is number 3. Number 2, Wenatchee, Washington. Wenatchee sits in central Washington, at the confluence of the Columbia and Wenatchee rivers. Population around 35,000. Known as the apple capital of the world, Wenatchee delivers something almost no other Washington town can: 300 days of sunshine per year. For retirees fleeing the Pacific Northwest gray, Wenatchee is the cure. Home prices are reasonable for the region, with medians in the mid-4 to low 500,000 range. Confluence Health provides robust health care. The Apple Capital Loop Trail along the river is one of the best paved walking and cycling trails in the state. That is number 2. Number 1, Poulsbo, Washington. This is the town locals quietly call the best-kept retirement secret in Washington. Poulsbo sits on the Kitsap Peninsula, about an hour from Seattle by ferry and car, population around 12,000. Founded by Norwegian immigrants in the late 1800s, the town still celebrates its Scandinavian heritage, earning it the nickname Little Norway. Home prices in Poulsbo run higher than the cheap towns, with medians in the high 5 to mid 600,000 range, but the lifestyle is exceptional for retirees who want active community living. The waterfront downtown is genuinely walkable. The marina culture is strong, and St. Michael Medical Center is 20 minutes away in Silverdale. Most importantly, Poulsbo has a tight-knit, multi-generational community feel that newcomers report integrates them quickly. For a retiree who wants to belong somewhere, not just live somewhere, Poulsbo's is the answer. That is number 1.